7 shows. 2 are true stories that still haunt the people who lived through them. 1 stars an Oscar nominee. And by the end of this list, you'll know exactly which one to press play on tonight. No spoilers. Just the shows worth your time. Let's get into it. First up, and probably the coziest, funniest, and most charming whodunit you'll ever watch. Only Murders in the Building. Imagine 3 unlikely friends, an aging actor, a struggling Broadway director, and a mysterious young artist who all share an obsession with true crime podcasts. When a death occurs in their upscale New York City apartment building, they decide to start their own podcast to solve the case. What follows is a delightful blend of humor, heart, and a surprisingly intricate mystery. The chemistry between Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez is just chef's kiss. It's witty, it's clever, and it's always keeping you guessing who the killer is. Plus, the guest stars? Phenomenal. If you love a mystery that makes you laugh as much as it makes you think, this is your show. Now, let's dive into something a bit more intense and psychologically gripping with The Patient. This is a limited series that features Steve Carell in a dramatic role as a therapist who wakes up imprisoned by a serial killer. The killer wants therapy to stop his urges, and the therapist must navigate this terrifying situation, using all his professional skills to try and survive while also delving into the killer's mind. The entire series is a masterclass in tension, exploring the dark corners of human psychology and morality. It's a tight, suspenseful ride that poses deeply unsettling questions, and you'll be on the edge of your seat trying to figure out how, or if, he can escape. Next, we head across the pond for a brilliant British psychological thriller, Apple Tree Yard. This series follows a respected scientist whose life takes a drastic, unforeseen turn after an impulsive affair. What starts as a passionate secret quickly escalates into a complex web of lies, manipulation, and ultimately a murder trial. The show brilliantly explores the consequences of a single, reckless decision and how secrets can unravel a seemingly perfect life. It's a smart, sophisticated mystery that keeps you guessing about motivations, culpability, and the true nature of events. If you appreciate a story that meticulously dissects human behavior under extreme pressure, this one is for you. Alright, before we unravel more secrets, if you're loving this deep dive into Hulu's mysteries and you want more recommendations that hit just right, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell for the smart binge. We've got so much more coming your way. Ready for something a bit more eerie? Next up, we have Castle Rock. This series is set in the Stephen King multiverse, which means you can expect psychological horror, deep character studies, and mysteries that tap into the darkest corners of the human psyche. Each season brings new characters and new mysteries, all connected to the infamous fictional town of Castle Rock. It's less about a straightforward whodunit, and more about uncovering the unsettling truths and supernatural occurrences that plague this town. If you appreciate atmospheric storytelling, chilling revelations, and a slow burn that builds to truly impactful moments, this is a must-watch. It plays with King's themes and characters in really interesting ways, even if you're not a die-hard King fan. Now, shifting into the impactful world of true crime adaptations, our 5th pick is Under the Bridge. Based on Rebecca Godfrey's book, this series delves into the chilling true story of the disappearance and murder of Rena Verk, a 14-year-old girl in British Columbia. It follows a local police officer and the author as they investigate the complex and often disturbing events surrounding Rena's final days, focusing on the dark social dynamics among a group of teenage girls. This isn't just about solving a crime. It's a poignant exploration of bullying, adolescence, and the devastating impact of violence within a community. It's a compelling and deeply moving mystery that sheds light on a very real tragedy. Continuing with true crime that explores the complexities of human relationships and the legal system, we have The Girl from Plainville. This limited series stars Elle Fanning as Michelle Carter, and it explores the unprecedented texting suicide case. It reconstructs the events leading up to the death of Conrad Roy, and the subsequent trial where Carter was charged with involuntary manslaughter for allegedly encouraging him to take his own life through text messages. The show meticulously examines the psychological impact of digital communication, mental health struggles, and the moral ambiguities involved. It's a gripping, thought-provoking mystery that unpacks a truly unique and controversial case, leaving you to ponder questions of responsibility and influence. And finally, for our 7th pick, we're diving into the deeply disturbing true crime world of The Act. This is a powerful, difficult, but incredibly compelling series that, in its first season, tells the almost unbelievable story of Gypsy Rose Blanchard and her mother, Dee Dee. It's a mystery that unfolds not through a search for a killer, but through the slow, agonizing revelation of a deeply hidden, twisted reality. You'll witness the events leading up to a shocking crime, trying to understand the psychological complexities and the tragic circumstances that define their lives. It's brilliantly acted, particularly by Patricia Arquette and Joey King, and it's a story that will stay with you long after you've finished watching. Be warned, it's intense, but it's a true crime mystery unlike any other. So there you have it, 7 Hulu mystery shows that are absolutely worth your subscription. From hilarious whodunits to dark psychological thrillers and gripping true crime, there's a mystery here for every taste. Which one are you going to watch first? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want more awesome recommendations, make sure to hit that subscribe button for the Smart Binge. We'll see you in the next one.